Hello to you. Today is an amazing day to be alive, to feel alive. I'm excited, and I hope that you are excited. Even though there is so much uncertainty in the TEFL world, our teaching world, and just in our world in general. Before I get into this video, I am going to share with you one of my recent social media posts that I posted on Facebook and Instagram, and it goes like this. When we put away our political parties, when we do away with religious affiliations, when we let go of our gender identities, when we stop the division based on the color of our skin, when we can come together as one, we share one planet. It doesn't matter how much money someone makes or how little someone makes. We can treat and show the same respect to all lives in this world. When we stop praising celebrities more than ourselves, then we empower ourselves on a grander scale. It doesn't matter what school you went to. It doesn't matter what level of degree you have, because it's still just a piece of paper. What matters is what's inside of you. What's inside of you. Doesn't matter what car you drive. Doesn't matter how big your house is. You cannot take your house with you when your life is over in this world. You cannot drive away in your car when it's time to check out of your body in this life. We all bleed red. We all came into this world the same way, by the grace of our mother and father from the same creator. We are one human race. What we need in the new year is for billions of people to let go of limited belief systems and to expand into a greater existence together. When we stop living in fear and choose love, we win. It's time for a new world. It's time to create a new earth together, once and for all. Amen. With that being said, that was a little intro, and I have one more thing that I'm going to share with you, because this is very important to share. If you are ill-disciplined, you are a slave to your moods. You are a slave to your passions. And remember, only the disciplined ones are free in this life. The top of one mountain is the bottom of the next. So keep climbing. With that amazing intro, as I mentioned in the beginning, there is so much uncertainty in the TEFL world. And a comment came to me on one of my recent videos. And I love all the comments that I get, because whether it's a positive message or a message that is a bit critical of what I've said, it can help me grow. So be open to people's comments about your life, because no matter what that comment may be, it can help you to grow, because it's not about what somebody says. It always comes from inside, how you feel, how you can control your emotions, how much self-discipline you have, how much you're willing to believe in yourself regardless of what other people say. Yes, as of right now, on Palfish, students living in China are not able to to buy a new course package, only international students. So this is a huge hit on my career, on my future. But you know what? Have faith. Don't give up on yourself. Don't allow the fears to stop you from living your life and moving forward. We must have faith. We must have belief. We must have something to believe in. We must be able to have consistency. We must be willing to persist regardless of the external circumstances. Regardless of our environment, we must be able to have a dream for our future. This is my last day, full day in Ubon Ratchathani. Thank the good Lord. I do have my visa extension ready to go. I'm very thankful for that. We're going back to the countryside, back to living on the land, back to growing our homestead, back to where I was September 30th of 2020. I put so much time and energy and effort into that place. And those of you who have been following this YouTube channel for quite some time, you know all the things that have been going on. Now, I'm not here to blow my horn. I'm here to share my personal experience, my journey on this YouTube channel, and to see you succeed, to see happiness come into your life, to see a different you. And I prayed before this video because I was going to do it in the Mazda. I was going to do it again and again and again. And I said, hey, look, stop overthinking it, Camden. We have got to stop overthinking things based upon our own ego, our own self-doubts. Because yes, I do have negative thoughts. Yes, I do have self-doubts, but I'm not going to live in that reality. I just realized that is my subjective reality. So it's not about being super positive. It's not about remaining in a negative, pessimistic manner. It's about cultivating our own life in this world, our own sense of happiness, our own sense of freedom, our own justice, our own goodness and righteousness. And you know what is right and from what's wrong. What can we do with all of this uncertainty in the TEFL world? Well, I'm going to keep going on Powfish because I have lots of lessons booked. That has been my main source of income since the fall of 2016. So why am I going to say goodbye to something right now when it's still available? I can keep that opportunity within my reality and then again at the same time move forward to new horizons, to expand heights, to try new things, to not allow the nerves inside of me to stop me from pursuing something new. I'm thankful because I have your support. Our ego is always looking to control things and say, it's me, I can do it. But actually, no. The reason why I'm still here on this YouTube channel is because of your comments, is because of your support. Those of you have sent those insightful, meaningful messages in the comment section. They mean the world to me. There's been times on this YouTube channel where I've taken off time over a month because I was too much in my head, thinking too much about the past success. Thinking about, oh no, what if I make this video now in Colorado and people see me living like I am now? People see that I failed. People see that I made a lot of mistakes. But I decided before I came back to Thailand this year to completely change my life, to dedicate my life to a life of sobriety, to a life of prayer, a life of believing in something greater than myself. And yeah, I'm nervous right now saying this. I'm sweating bullets underneath this red sweatshirt. But again, it's not going to stop me from sharing this message. We cannot allow our fears to stop us from expressing ourselves. Because yes, there are times when we need to remain silent. We need to close the mouth and observe and listen. And there's times where we need to speak up. We need to stand up for our rights. We need to stand up for our freedoms. Because if we don't, they'll be gone. Our world right now is at a tipping point. And we, as a collective humanity, have the opportunity each day to say no to certain things. We have the opportunity to live a life of our own choosing. Remember, there are benevolent and malevolent forces working against us and for us. Benevolent working against us and benevolent working for us and malevolent working against us. We got to fight and stand, because if we don't, what are we going to have in 5 years from now? Do you want to be on lockdown forever? Do you want to be isolated from your family? Do you want to have all these restrictions about flying, having to wear a mask at school all day? That's why I'm so thankful that I still have an opportunity to provide enough revenue for Kim and I online, the digital lifestyle. And I'm not going to stop. I hope that you don't stop. We have something to fight for in this life. We have something to work for in this life. We have something to live for in this life. They want us all distracted on our phones. They want us all distracted to follow this person and to follow that person and to go along with this narrative. But the only thing that we need to lead with, the only thing that we need to live for, is our own true purpose in this life. You came into this life for a purpose. It's not an accident. Things are not coincidences. Remember this life is a test. You do have something inside of you that is unseen, that is non-physical. And just because society is not so interested in those topics, they're more interested in flashy cars, booty dancing, materialism, superficiality. It doesn't mean that you have to go along with the role. You don't have to go along with that script. You don't have to go along with their narrative. You can create your own narrative. So just because my Facebook and Instagram is not growing and growing and growing, that doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if I'm losing subscribers on YouTube. What matters is I'm putting myself out there every day, just like you can put yourself out there every day and share your story, share your dream with the world. You never know who's listening. You never know who's watching you. You never know the impact that you can have in your life. When I put out that video a couple weeks ago of me dancing in here in the room, I said, hey, this video is so silly. Why put it out? And you know what? I got an email the next day from someone who's going through a really tough time. And they said, hey, thank you so much for putting that video out. It really changed you helped me so much. You changed my mentality. Changing lives never goes unnoticed, especially with the good Lord. The more people that we can inspire, the more people that we can motivate and uplift, we win favor in God's eyes. Great things can come. Rewards come. New insights. And there are levels to this. We can never get to the next level unless we can defeat the old I, the old you, the old we. We must be able each day to level up to the new you, the new me, the new we. And together we can create a new world. We can create a better planet Earth for all of humanity. If everybody chose love and freedom over fear and slavery, all the restrictions, all the things that are going on right now in the world would just end. It would be done. And that's what they're scared of, because they're scared of the human spirit. They're scared of the fire that we have inside of ourselves. We have a sole purpose in this life. And I'm doing my best right now in this video to share that sole purpose to you. 13 minutes in, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful, wonderful day. And remember, with so much uncertainty in the TEFL world, now more than ever, you have got to put yourself out there into the digital space. You got to put yourself out there on social media. You got to speak your truth, share your journey, uplift people, make people feel happy. Inspire someone today. Forget about how many followers. Forget about the money. Focus on changing one person's life each day, and great things will come into your life. And things will be taken care of. We're all born to different families. We all come from different creeds. We all come from different backgrounds, but that doesn't matter, because we're one human race. And we came here for a mission. We came here for a purpose. And I believe in you. I do believe in you watching this, that you can change your life. You can live a better life, just like I do every day. I'm reminding myself, I can change my life. I can transform my life. I can transmit better energy each and every day. I can be honest with myself. That's why sobriety has helped me so much, because it's not about putting substances into our bodies for momentary pleasures. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. It doesn't matter if people are pushing CBD or pushing alcoholic liquor companies. That's their karma to deal with. So why don't we start dealing with our own karma, our own accumulated karma? People are just trying to make money. So many people out there are just trying to rip you off, deceive you, scam you, using their social media platforms to grow materially, to grow their money in the bank account. But you know what? I'd rather focus on my spiritual account, my spiritual bank account, because that's what's most important to me, is not selling out and speaking my own truth. And it's not easy to do that. And life doesn't get easier. We just get stronger. There's lots of things that you can do right now as a TEFL teacher. Search online. What countries can you go to right now? What schools can you go to in those countries? Where can you apply yourself right now today? Go teach at, I'm 35 years old. If I was 22, I would still be much more interested to teach at a school, even with wearing a mask. But who knows? I'm not there right now. I'm just speaking for myself right now, from my own personal experience. But again, look at what countries you can go to, what schools you can teach at, what online teaching companies are still available in the world right now. And you can make a living for yourself. You can pull yourself out of that hole. You can dig, you can climb out of that hole that you dug. Just like I had to climb out of that hole that I dug. I had to reach out to family. I had to reach out to my soul tribe, to real so-called friends, which I don't even agree with that word anymore. Friends. I call it family, soul circle, spirit tribe, whatever you want to call it. Because the so-called friends that you think are friends are really not your friends. They're just there to distract you. They're there to get into your head, steal your energy. But you know what? It's sometimes better to be alone. And it is great to be single for some time. But it's also great to share a life with someone that you love. And that's why I chose Kim to share this life with. So, with all that being said, I'm getting out of the city. I'm going to the countryside. I'm going back to growing my own food. We got a solar panel. We have a water pond. We have a water pump. We have the water well. You never know when a state of emergency might arise. Just like a great person that I know, a great colleague that's in the Philippines right now. So PJ, my heart and soul goes out to you. My thoughts and prayers go out to you and everyone in the Philippines that just got devastated by the storm a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago now. Prepare for the future. Stop relying on supermarkets. Stop relying on buying water at a store. Stop relying on supermarkets to provide food for you and your family and your loved ones. Start procuring your own food. Start learning how to buy seeds online, buy seeds face to face. Start planting those seeds in the ground. Get more familiar about where we come from as human beings. We're not designed to eat food raised in a factory lab or factory farm animals or fast food junk food. All that's going to do is make you sick and cause more suffering in the world, to ourselves and to the animals and to the environment. That's all karma as well. I know I've been all over the place in this video, but that's okay. That's my hyperactivity. That's who I truly am. And I'm letting my true self come out in this video. And to all of you out there that are getting something from it, I appreciate you so much for your time and energy today. My thoughts, my heart, my prayers are with you all in this time. We are moving into the new year. And mark my words, they're going to try to pull something bigger than what they tried to pull last time. So prepare yourself. Don't wake up the next day and not know where your next meal is coming from, where your water is coming from. Prepare and plan accordingly. Water, food, energy, shelter. Those are the only necessities that we need in this life. Everything else is luxury. Avoid the temptations. Don't give in to the temptations of the flesh, our desires, because it's an endless, bottomless pit. We can never fully satisfy our desires because it's on and on and on and on. We have got to have self-control, control our emotions. And that's what I've learned here in Ubon Ratchathani. That's why I'm grateful for this experience here, living in the concrete jungle, because I was able to teach myself, and with God's help, teach myself how to become a better human being, to not be dependent on things or be dependent on other people. That, hey, look, I got some stuff I got to deal with inside myself, and I got to sit here and I got to deal with it. Going to the gym has been very helpful. Doing some punching the bag, exercising, sweating, doing cardiovascular exercises, eating healthy food. That has all been able to help fight the stress, win and defeat the stress of the day, to defeat the anxiety, and to overcome depression. And I believe that you can too. If you need any help, let me know in the comment section. You can email me. My email is always in the description below. I'm wishing all of you a wonderful day. And remember, we have the power. We have the choice. We can make it happen. Now go out there and let yourself shine today. Make a difference in someone's life. It's the greatest feeling in the world. And great things will come to you each and every day. Much love, hope, and happiness to you, and good health. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video.